Pipunga's Dream, a Fairy Tale by Thomas Karwath. Once upon a time, there was a little African girl named Pipunga who lived in a small village on the edge of the vast savanna. Pipunga was known for her curiosity and her dreams, which reached far beyond the huts of her village. One day, her father decided to take her to the big city to visit the market. Early in the morning, before the sun even touched the horizon, Pipunga and her father set out on their journey. Pipunga was excited because she had heard stories about the big city, about the tall buildings and the many people who lived there. When they arrived in the city, Pipunga marveled at the tall buildings that towered into the sky like giants. "Baba, just look at these big houses," she exclaimed excitedly. Her father smiled and took her hand as they walked through the bustling streets. There was much to see at the market: colorful stalls, exotic fruits, spices, and fabrics in all the colors of the rainbow. But Pipunga's attention was focused on the buildings. She counted the floors of the tall houses and watched the workers at a construction site with great interest. "How are these houses built, Baba?" she asked curiously. "With many different materials and tools, and through the collaboration of many people," her father explained. Pipunga imagined herself building such houses. In her mind, she saw giant building blocks that she stacked on top of each other like in a game. She imagined herself raising walls, setting in windows, and constructing roofs. Each house in her imagination was different and unique, just like the people who would live in them. After a long day at the market and in the city, Pipunga and her father made their way home. As they walked through the savanna, Pipunga couldn't stop thinking about the tall buildings and her own dreams of building. "Baba, one day I will build big houses, as tall as the ones we saw today," she said determinedly. Her father smiled proudly and squeezed her hand. "I have no doubt about it, Pipunga. You can achieve anything you set your mind to." From that day on, Pipunga collected all kinds of materials from her village: stones, twigs, and clay, and built small models of houses. Each day, her models grew bigger and more complex. Her father told the villagers about Pipunga's dreams, and soon everyone supported her by bringing materials and tools. Years passed, and Pipunga grew into a young woman who never forgot her childhood dreams. With the support of her family and her village, she went to the city to study architecture, and one day, when she returned, she built the first tall houses in her village, houses that were as strong and beautiful as those in the big city. Pipunga's dreams had come true, and she knew this was just the beginning. Her courage and determination showed everyone that dreams can come true if you believe in them and work hard for them. And so, Pipunga lived happily, continuing to fulfill her dreams, brick by brick and house by house. Good night, my dear children. Sleep well and dream something wonderful.